This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
I just want to say a big thank you, Jack, for keeping this studio at a temperature that is not comfortable for you, but is comfortable for me. The first thing I did is I walked in and I go, oh, it's cozy in here. And you said it's gross.
I hate it. But I walked in 10 minutes before 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm in a good mood today. I'm feeling kind. I'm going to let Swanee enjoy this sauna for about 15 minutes until I secretly turn the dial down.
That's right. So I've got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to enjoy it while I can. Today's To-Do List Tuesday.
Yes.
And you are not going to believe what took the place of my list of what I actually had to do today. You're not going to believe it.
In a good or bad way?
In the most, if everything can go wrong, it will way.
Classic chaotic Chrissie.
I'm going to tell you next.
Coming up after 3 o'clock, we're going to be unwrapping cash like we did last Tuesday. It's thanks to Uncle Toby's. There is $500 cash to be won. Register via the Nova Player app. We're also going to be playing Chrissie's Floors. There's $1,000 cash to be won there.
There's 1,000 of them. Yes, there are.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's Tuesday. It's time for this.
To-Do List Tuesday.
I'm going to let you go first, then I'm going to absolutely hijack it and rename the segment Anything That Could Go Wrong Did.
Okay. I haven't actually properly prepared this, so this is for real.
Yeah.
Email Leno re Sydney studio. Next week I'm in Sydney Wednesday and Thursday.
No.
Our good pal Leno needs to hook me up with a studio.
Sad.
I know it's weird when we're doing the show apart.
Can I come? What are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm going up for dinner for my friend Effie Katz on Thursday night, and I'm doing Today Extra
That's
there
important.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
You come? Oh, no, I've got to go into Channel 9 on Wednesday.
I want to come.
Come. No, you won't next week. You won't want to.
Why not?
I don't think so.
Well,
See how we go.
Yeah.
The other one is change health insurance.
Oh.
I feel like I'm just getting ripped off by my health insurance.
Well, I think it's good to just get some quotes and then you know if you are or you aren't.
Yes.
That's what I always say to my kids. Information is power.
And then the other one is take Golden Goose to Chadstone. So
It's Golden Goose.
Golden Goose are one of my favourite sneaker brands. And they're quite an expensive sneaker. I've had this pair for 7 years. They're now doing this thing. It sounds so ridiculous. They're doing this thing at select stores where you can take in your old pair and they refurbish them. It's like this cool service.
That's fun.
And Golden Goose have a star on them, so you can get the star replaced or have it resold.
What a great idea.
I don't know how much it costs, though, so I'm just
But I love that kind of, reused, recycle.
Absolutely.
It's very unlikely.
I'm a big greenie over here.
Are you? All right, so there was one thing on my to-do list today, and it was meet my deadline. As you know, I've got a thing that I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what it is. I'm really excited about it, but time is running out. It was due.
Don't you hate it when influencers do that? I'm so excited about it, but I can't tell you what it is yet.
Oh, did I just do that?
You just did that. But you're allowed to because you never do that.
I can't. And also, who knows if I'm ever going to bring it in. So anyway, deadline looming, and I was so serious about it that I booked into an Airbnb because I cannot do things. I can't work when I'm at home with the 3 kids. There's always something to do. And I thought if I don't remove myself from the home, I'm never going to get this done. So I checked into an Airbnb last night. It was amazing. I went straight to sleep. At 8 a.m, my phone woke me up and it was Peg.
Okay.
Right? She's like, hey, is Melita coming? Melita drives the kids to school.
Got it.
But you remember that already it's a head mess because Nanny McPhee suddenly quit, and then I got Tess.
What happened to Tess?
Tess is still there, but she's on work placement for the next 2 weeks. So then she organised Melita, and then Melita did a run through and everything's great. But I had forgotten to tell Melita that I need her every day, and she just thought it was Monday and Thursday. So I'm laying in bed going, okay, so I've got 2 kids at home. Their dad, who's, nesting at the main house, is well and truly at work, gone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm in this Airbnb so that's why I've got 2 kids at home, but don't even want to drive them. I can't go there, obviously, because then I'll never get this work done.
That's a day off job. If I were you, I would be like, kids, you're not going to school today. I'll say you're sick.
I had no choice. So I said to Peg, stay in your uniforms. They're all ready to go. I said, I'll be there in a second. Go out to my car. My heart sinks because it wasn't until I saw the car parked in the Airbnb car park that I realised that I had lent my Toyota RAV4 Hybrid to Chris, to the kid's dad, because he's getting his car serviced. So the car that I'm driving is my stupid 2-door that does not fit anybody in it.
I mean, don't
Two-seater.
ever call it stupid again. It is a beautiful vehicle.
It's magnificent, but you can't. I can't fit two 6-foot kids in there.
It's magnificent when you're pretending you're someone you're not.
Right. So then I call Kit and I go, Kit, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to catch the tram to school. I know you know how to go now. He said, okay. Because I said, I've only got one seat. I'm on my way, but I can take Peg. I'm driving there. Then what else can possibly go wrong? I get a call from Kit about half an hour later going, you won't believe this. There has been a massive truck on fire in front of my tram. I am stuck halfway to school and I can't go. And I said, I made the call then.
Good.
Get off the tram, cross the road, catch it back home. I'll meet you there. It's a day off.
And what about Peg?
Also a day off.
What a win.
But I put them to work. I've been gardening, but still absolutely not one task has brought me any closer to my deadline. So now I'm panicking.
Yeah, that's not good.
Tonight?
Yeah, or just book 2 weeks at an Airbnb. Don't go home.
I wish.
Hey, speaking of kids, next we're speaking about this influencer that spent $45,000 to pick the gender of her baby.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I want to talk about gender selection for babies. 13, 24, 10, if you've got an opinion about this.
Or if you've done it.
Yes, if you've done it.
Yeah.
Because I have no judgment on anyone's decisions or what they do with their lives. I truly don't. But I can't find a reason in my mind that justifies saying I just want a boy or I just want a girl.
Yes.
I can't see that. Gender is like the least defining character, I think, of my children and every child I know.
Yeah. And when you're wanting a child or you're trying for a baby, you're more worried about having the actual human, right? Than the boy or the girl.
I think so. For the first time, you just think, oh wow, who's coming? I just want it to be healthy. But then you realise this influencer, Caitlin Bailey. She's already got 3 kids. She's got 2 boys and a girl. She's always wanted 2 of each.
Okay.
So she spent $45,000 going over to the US where it's completely normal to choose the gender, and she is pregnant with a girl baby. But here's the thing. The gender doesn't affect anything. Like, their character is what you should be able to select. Do you know what I mean?
I don't care if you're a boy or a girl. Just don't be a little shit.
Boy or girl doesn't matter. But if I could get one that cleans up after itself, then yes.
I know so many people that if they could select, would select a gay son.
Oh, 100%.
Imagine if we took it that far.
Exactly. But this is the thing. The whole adventure of parenting for me is that you have this baby, boy, girl, whatever, and then they show themselves to you day by day and you get to know them. The gender to me is so unimportant.
Yes.
And I would never spend $45,000. By the way, Caitlin, hang on to that money because you're going to need it for Sunny Angels and brand new Nikes and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And then what I think also, what about the pressure that baby would feel to be a certain way?
Right. And like you said, you're more worried about their personality traits and their character.
Yeah.
I think especially in 2025 where we don't live in a world anymore as such where it's like, okay, the boy gets the blue room, the girl gets the pink room.
Yeah.
It's not 1990.
But maybe that still exists.
Yeah,
maybe
true.
that's kind of what this is about as well.
When I first heard about this morning, I was like, wow, it's kind of cooked that you can do that. And then as the day's gone by, I'm kind of like, well, it feels very privileged, but if you have the money to do that, I think it would always be expensive should it to come here. It's currently banned here. You can go to jail for doing it in Queensland.
Really?
Yeah. But if it does one day come here, and I think in 10 years it probably will.
Of course it will.
If you've got the cash to do it and that's how you want to spend your money, I don't really have an issue with it.
I have no issue with it at all, but I don't know why. For example, when you think of having a girl, you think about all the things you're going to do together, what sort of girl she's going to be. You imagine, I guess, that she's a bit like you. I got Peg.
Yeah.
Would scream if I put her in a dress.
Yes.
Would, she's not a girl. What if Caitlin gets a girl that doesn't fit the girly stuff, that doesn't want to wear pink, that doesn't like skirts, that doesn't like
coming
dolls.
from
I bought her so many Barbies. She's like, what are you doing? Yuck. Do you know what I mean? And then if I had paid to get that gender and everything that I thought went with it, then I'd be disappointed. And then Peg knows that her very existence is disappointing to her mother. It's not good.
That's such a great point of view.
It's not good.
If I were to put myself in the kids' shoes, say if it were my parents or my dad that chose to do that, he went to Scotch College, played cricket and football, had a boy.
And then he paid $50,000 to get a boy, and he got you.
Who does tap and jazz and now talks shit on the radio.
Going out to get their runners fixed.
Don't worry about taking me to the footy, Dad. I want to go see Pink.
That's it. It's the adventure. It's the Christmas cracker. Just get what you get.
But also, if you want to do it, pop off. Do you?
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Hate that song. You know, I love my Queen and Saviour, but that song should be deleted from everyone's playlists and brains.
And the lyric, you know you can't spell awesome without me.
Oh. You're listening to The Call.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Explore premium flooring solutions at customtimber.com.au. Chrissie's Floors.
I am looking to update my floors. I am.
Heading to Custom Timber, Swanee.
Yeah, I'm going to. Leo nearly fell through the hallway, which means,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Is that a stumping issue? Do we need the floors re-stumped as well?
It is not a stumping issue. They've just been over-sanded because they're very old.
Got it.
Just like me. Hello, Janelle.
Hello, Chrissy. How you going?
Look, really good. You sound very bright and cheerful. Is that who you are inside?
Oh, absolutely. And it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and I've got the day off work. So
oh, my God. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. And my kids till 3:30.
Oh, Heather, well, we'll make this very, very quick because you've got some more life to enjoy, Janelle. I love people with flaws, and everyone's got them, and I think we should celebrate them. What do you reckon your biggest flaw is? FLAW.
Oh, my flaw is when we hide the remote every night from the kids, and once I hid it in the oven and forgot about it, and my husband baked it.
With the batteries and everything. Kapow.
Batteries, I know, and it didn't blow up. Lucky. Yeah, we had no remote.
How did you go cleaning the remote off the oven?
Well, it just melted. And so, he picked it up, and it must have been on a tray, and it just melted.
That's so funny.
They were safe.
Very cool.
And I think they still ate what was in the oven, so it was fine.
Wow.
All right, so on to my flaws, Janelle. Put your listening ears on. I'm going to give you 3 of them. Only 2 of them are true, and 1 is utterly made up. Are you ready?
Okay. I am ready as ever.
Good, because if you pick the flaw that is the tricky one, you're going to get $1,000.
Okay, here we go.
Janelle, one of my flaws is that I can never pick the right size container for the leftovers. I either get one that's too big or too small.
Yep.
I am annoyingly tidy. And I'll lose my mind if my standards are not maintained.
Yep.
The last one?
Yep.
I very rarely remember people's names, even 5 seconds after they've told me. So we've got the containers, the tidiness, or the names.
Which flaw is a lie, Janelle? 1, 2, or 3? For $1,000 cash.
Oh, gosh. Is it number 2?
The tidy one? You are absolutely spot on!
Oh, my gosh.
I am a total mess all the time.
That's me, though. I'm annoyingly tidy.
Yes, I know.
Hey, congratulations, Janelle. Enjoy that cash.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Explore premium flooring solutions at customtimber.com.au and register via the Nova Player app if you'd like to play Chrissie's Floors.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
You know, the problem with all these country stars is I don't know who's who anymore. Started with Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen was the first.
Yes.
What was his big song that we all went, oh, that's unusual that we're playing country. Now every second song is country.
Tom, can you please tell us You can buzz in.
Is
Is it I Had Some Help? Is that what you're thinking about?
Nah.
That was years ago.
Last night we let the liquor talk.
Maybe even before that. Anyway, country music is utterly mainstream now. And now there's Zach Bryan and so many.
Tell you who didn't need to
Jelly
get
Roll.
involved with country music? Chapel Roan. Anyway.
Chapel Roan's done it. They've all done it.
Yes.
Sabrina Carpenter is technically a country artist. Country music artist.
Yeah,
So
true.
is Taylor Swift.
Zach Bryan's amazing.
Well, he's got a black eye. Do you want to know which one he is? He's this one.
Be proud, but you think days your beats. You feel roll,
This is
it's beautiful.
one of the greatest songs
Heard you
ever.
coming.
Pink Sky's amazing. And I'm not a
He's
country
so
dude.
good. He's so good, but he's got a black eye. He's got an Australian girlfriend too.
Yes.
I think I know why he's got a black eye. He says it happened at home. I bet it did. I think it happened on your veranda. Because he's just sold 350 million, his entire back catalogue of songs for 350 million. Now, I reckon that's overs.
Dude.
Yes.
But if the label owns this music forever now,
Yeah.
think about over the next 100 years.
But you get like 10 cents a play.
I know, but you're Zach Bryan, man. You're getting a lot of plays, a lot of streams. I think they would have done the calculations so that this is fair. And my understanding is he never makes money from that music again, right? Because
Yeah.
the label then owns it. So
Yeah.
I want a big amount, I want a fat check, and that
he
is a
got the
fat check.
fattest check. But he has annoyed
John
John
Morland.
Morland, who he collaborated with on a song. John Morland heard about this deal and he goes, that's a lot of money for a effing off-brand version of me. And then Zach Bryan has said, well, you can be like that then if you want to. But then he took the song down that they collaborated on together and he's going to get it re-collaborated on with somebody that's nice to him. And then I reckon John Morland went around to his veranda and put down the stick that he was whittling on his veranda, on his rocking chair. That's what they do in the South, don't they?
Obviously.
And punched him in the eye. That's what I reckon's happened.
I wonder what Brianna Chicken Fry thinks of all of this.
Well, do you know what I think of Brianna Chicken Fry's name? I think it's stupid and she should change it.
I'm kind of obsessed with her on TikTok, though. She did the most captivating series over the weekend, and I was going to send it to you.
Why didn't you?
Because I know you don't have TikTok, so you can't always watch what I send you.
Sometimes you can see it, yeah.
But essentially, it sounds so boring when I say it out loud, but to watch it's amazing. She's in another city over in the States, and she wakes up with the worst hangover. She's vomiting. And she just documents her day, trying to ask the hotel to extend her stay in the hotel room. The hotel says no. She documents herself then going to her friend's hotel. She was going to stay there, but she's got dinner plans in New York
Wouldn't
City
you just
that night.
pay for the extra time?
Oh, no, they were booked out. It was a really nice 4 seasons.
Let's talk about Meghan Trainor. I like her very much. She's got brand new boobs and she incorporated those lyrics into her fabulous song. She says, yeah, it's pretty clear. I got some new boobs. I always think it's so brave when people get new boobs or anything because I went along to get my extra arm hanging down bits. What are they called?
Your tuck shop. Is that what
Tuck
they're
shop
called?
lady arms. Yeah, I thought I'll get them trimmed up because it's annoying in t-shirts. Anyway, I went and they did the little, the black lines on it.
Yeah.
And then I thought, it's really going to hurt. It's going to hurt so much. So I never got it done and I'm just going to live with it because I don't want to be in pain.
I get it, Swanee. And also, they always lie about the downtime. I've had a friend recently, and they were like, no, you'll be back to good in like 2 weeks, like 2 months later.
2 months, still ouchies.
Still ouchie bruisey.
Nah, too much of a sook.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Hi, I'm about to blow your mind. I've just made a cup of tea. So I really think 3 o'clock is a great time for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee if you're cheeky.
Or a martini.
Or a martini.
Obviously, I'm not having one in the studio.
No, you're not.
You're listening, Sarah.
You're not. Much. No, look what I've just created.
Show me.
It's unbelievable. And you're going to want to do this. Get a pen and paper if you're listening. It's like a Scotch finger Tim Tam sandwich. You've heard of the Tim Tam Slam. This is the Tim Tam Sanger.
That actually does look really yum.
Oh, my God. To eat it together. I did start it with just the Tim Tam and 1 Scotch finger. 2 Tim Tam heavy. I needed to dilute it. So it's 2 Scotch finger biscuits, with the Tim Tam double coat. Obviously, I'm not a monster. In the middle, and I mean, thank me later.
Chrissie Swan, we are covering the big issues here today.
Oh, Tom's eating a banana.
Boring.
Don't look at me when you're doing that, please. Actually, that's the most action I've had in a long time.
Hey, we've got a big hour ahead. Jennifer Coolidge has given a speech at a university in the States.
I love her, and look what I brought in to show you.
Keep Coolidge and carry on. The wisdom of Jennifer
Peg
Coolidge.
bought it for me for my Mother's Day present. Isn't she great at presents?
She really is.
Yeah, so we can share that later.
That is great. We're also going to be giving away cash thanks to Uncle Toby's before 4. But next, Chrissie's Quizzy.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show. Oh no, but let's give away Bum Bag.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
Hello, Brooke.
Hello, Chrissy.
What's your sister's name? Do you have a sister?
Yeah, I do.
What's her name?
Christy.
Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christy and Brooke are a great match. I've got this little gift where I can sort of guess people's
Tell.
siblings' names. Yeah, like the vibe. I could have also said Kelly would have gone nicely there.
Yeah, Brooke and Kelly. I'm so excited, Chrissy. My son and I play every day after school pickup.
And are you good at it?
Very good. I
Okay.
win every time.
Oh my God,
Hopefully
well, let's
today
see,
too.
let's see.
Brooke, how old is your son?
He's 12.
Okay. Good to know. I will keep that in mind.
Might have a little
Okay.
something in Jack's sack.
Oh, wow. That would make his day.
My sack's quite full today.
Hello, Lee.
Hello there.
How you going,
Good
Lee?
afternoon. Very well, thank you. I'm a bit nervous now that Brooke has said she's really good at this.
I know. And she's got a child there, so you don't want to humiliate a mother in front of her child. Lee.
Well, you do. It's good radio.
Just
Depends on how old the child is.
well, I know that this is not Mystic Chrissy Day, but do you live or are you currently situated close to the Coffee Club Eiffel Tower?
Oh, my God.
Are you asking me?
Yes, Lee.
No.
Good chat.
Yeah, there's an Eiffel Tower, mini Eiffel Tower in Brizzy.
Well, I'm against that. The only Eiffel Tower should be the one in Paris.
I'm against it. All right, your names are your buzzers, Brooke and Lee, and best of 5. First person to get to 3 wins it. Question number 1. Which politician was this morning?
Whoa!
We
Brooke.
are out of
We
control.
are malfunctioning today.
Go, Brookie.
Susan
I didn't
Lee.
even,
Yes, it's Susan Lee.
With 2 S's.
As
didn't
in
even hear
this.
the question.
I know, she got in so quick. She spells her name, Suzanne, like this goes with that and this goes with that and this goes with that and Suzanne. Question number 2. A root canal is a procedure on what part of the body?
Brooke.
Yes, Brooke.
The teeth.
It is. And Tom's written some options here. Tooth, teeth and moth.
In your mouth. Hey, Lee, are you there?
I am. I'm
Okay.
just dozing off. It's all right.
She's angry. Lee's angry.
What have you been doing today, Lee?
Working hard.
What do you do for work?
I'm a teacher aide and we've just finished a lockdown. So it was a bit challenging.
What do you mean
It was
a
just a
lockdown?
practice.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
It's just a practice.
I'm like, preps should not be bringing knives to school.
2 points to Brooke. Lee is yet to get on the scoreboard. Question number 3.
3 years ago today, One Republic released this song. What is it called? I love this song. I love it. I love One Republic.
I ain't worried.
What? For Brooke.
Yes, Brookie, for the win.
Worried? I am worried about you. I'm worried about you.
No.
No, we really got off track there. It's I ain't worried. Question number 4.
I ain't worried.
Which Coldplay song did Billie Eilish cover at her Berlin?
Lee.
Yes, Lee.
Fix you.
Yes.
She's on the scoreboard.
Good on you,
Well
Lee.
done, Lee.
Fashion Week is currently taking place in which Australian city?
Lee.
Oh, I think it was Lee.
Lee?
Melbourne.
No. Brooke?
Sydney.
It is
Sydney.
Sydney.
Damn.
All right, good. We've saved Brooke's mother face, and you've
Made my
won.
day.
Well done.
I've always wanted one of those bum bags.
Well, Brooke, you're getting the bum bag, and you can tell your son he is also getting a $250 prize pack from Lego.
No way. He's
screaming in the car.
That is
Thank
so
you
cool.
So much.
Can we get something to
Love you
Lee?
guys.
She's so lovely.
Lee, would you like to go to the movies or would you like a Baker's Delight voucher?
I would love to go to the movies.
Great, you have got a double pass to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. It is in cinemas May 17th.
Get in early and get a good pack up the front of Chermside, please, Lee.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I want to talk about Jennifer Coolidge.
Do you know these gays?
Jennifer Coolidge, we love her. Where did we first find her?
What was the Legally
Was that mom?
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde?
Was
yeah.
it Legally Blonde? I feel like she was
Stifler's mom.
And Stifler's mom. But for the gays, it was Legally Blonde.
Oh, was it? Okay,
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
Obviously.
And then she really shot to prominence in White Lotus, etc., etc. Now everybody loves Jennifer Coolidge, and even Ariana Grande does a great impersonation. She was hired, Jennifer Coolidge, to speak at Emerson College, and this is what she had to say.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. You all made it. Look at you. All of you made it this morning. I don't know how you did it.
See, that's what I love about Jennifer Coolidge, and I've got this book here, Keep Coolidge and Carry On. She's so amazed and positive about the smallest things.
Yes, and for someone that's such a big star now, she's just seems happy to be there and grateful to be wanted.
Absolutely. So this was the graduation ceremony. They get great people to speak at these graduation ceremonies.
Well, she went to this college.
So I love it so much. And this is what else she had to say.
I gotta tell you, and I hope this isn't oversharing, you know, the faint smell of stale beer and even staler hockey pads is kind of doing something for me.
Places of education do have a very specific smell, don't they?
Yeah, I hate it.
And she couldn't leave without giving a shout out to her gays.
Now I'm here, I'm speaking with you, and I just want you to know that I'm excited that I'm speaking with some very excited gay students, some less excited hetero students, and hopefully some very eligible widowers.
Honestly, her gay students would not have believed their luck. They would have been like, have you heard who's going to speak at our graduation ceremony?
I hope some of them. You know what you should have done after? A line for people that want to get selfies with her, but you had to be gay.
Yes,
that was the
only.
one condition.
It's interesting that she went back to her alma mater. I have spoken at my school, and I would never do it again because I just felt like I stood up there and I thought, what am I doing here? I've got nothing to say. Do your best, have some fun.
I was the same. Remember I did it last year at VCAS, the College of the Arts, thrown to school. I dropped out at the end of year 10. Like, what am I meant to say?
Don't tell anybody.
13, 24, 10. Who was a guest speaker at your school? We'll give you a Baker's Delight voucher.
Can you do better than Chrissie Swan and Jack Charles?
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Talking about Jennifer Coolidge. She spoke at her alma mater. You know, that's Latin, Jack, for the place you used to go to school at.
I did not.
And they were very thrilled, particularly the gays, of course.
Now I'm here, I'm speaking with you, and I just want you to know that I'm excited that I'm speaking with some very excited gay students.
Yes. Yes, and you and I would have been beside ourselves. We love Jennifer Coolidge. I spoke at my alma mater. You spoke at your alma mater.
Yeah.
Why? I do not know.
And
I'm talking about myself and you.
Same. I went to a specialist school where you would train to be a dancer or be in theatre. Dropped out at the end of year 10.
No, well, they asked you to come back. Who are you to say I'm too much of a loser? 30, 24, 10. Who spoke at your school? Hello, Sally.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Who spoke at your school and was it exciting?
We had, back when Mel Meninga coached the Queensland Maroons team, we had the entire team.
Including
the entire team.
Including Mel Meninga?
Yeah.
Do you remember the footage of him? I still call it doing a Meninga, where you decide you're red hot on something and then all of a sudden you can't do it anymore. Remember he was going to run for Parliament and he turned up to his very first radio interview and there's footage of him being asked a question like, what's your platform on education? Then he just goes, oh, actually, I can't do this. And that was it. He never, ever turned up as a candidate for anything ever again. I love him. That would have been very exciting. Let's move on to Linda. Hello, Linda.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. You've got a classy one.
I do. We had at my school the local member
nobody could care less about. So boring. All we wanted to know was whether he was going to bring his wife, and he did. And the wife was Carla Zampatti.
Oh.
Iconic.
Was she just there having a couple of those Arnott's biscuits in the cellophane wrap and a cup of tea in a styrofoam cup, or was she actually speaking?
No, she wasn't speaking. She was just there, and she was just drop dead, stylish, glamour personified. It was all we could look at and talk about for weeks afterwards.
Was she wearing a suit?
We've never seen so much style, a beautifully styled suit.
What colour? What colour was the suit?
Sensational. It was dark. I think it might have been in a navy, something like that. But just, exquisite with the high heels and that beautiful silhouette and just
And do you know what? She probably didn't even need to speak. Everything she said, she could say with her clothes.
Absolutely. Hey, Zali and Linda, you both get a Baker's Delight voucher. Let's go to Jason. Who showed up at your school to speak?
Matt Moran. He dropped out in Year 10.
Oh, and what school was that?
At Grantham High School at Seven Hills. It's now called the Hills Sports High.
And so what did he have to say for himself?
Just the inspiration of how far he's come in life, It was uplifting to the students.
Did you... Did he finish his speech and then you just went, well, that's me, done. I'm clearing up my locker. I'm not coming back. I'm going to be a famous chef.
Jason, a double pass to Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. It's in cinemas May 17. You get to go.
Let's finish with you, Will. Hey, Will.
Hey, how you going?
Good. Wow, that's a great voice. Who came and spoke at your school?
Eddie Maguire.
What did he have to say for himself?
No, I can't remember exactly what he spoke about, but I used to go to Christian Brothers College in Cheltenham in Year 7, and apparently he went to that school at some point as well, so I thought it was a good idea to bring him in and do some sort of a chat in front of the whole school. It was like some sort of a school assembly or whatnot. And at the end, he gave all the Year 12s all tickets to the footy show, so that was exciting.
Giddy, that is exciting.
Wow, no one loves to speak more than Eddie Maguire. Hey, Will, we're going to send you a double pass to Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning in cinemas May 17.
If I was Eddie, I would have absolutely done a round of fast money at the end. Come on.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We would be very, very remiss to finish up the show without giving away just a bit more cash.
Say yeah to Unwrap the Cash with Uncle Toby's Muesli Bars. T's and C's apply. Chrissie's Unwrap the Cash.
Just say yeah in general to Uncle Toby's Muesli Bars. Yum.
It's always a good idea, especially on a Tuesday, Swanee.
Anytime.
The toughest day of the week, and
Correct.
Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar will cheer it up.
That's right. Hello, Megan.
Hi.
We're going to cheer you up, I reckon. Me and Jack have each got an Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar in our hands. And they've both got the delicious muesli bar inside, but one of them's got cash in it, $500, all right?
Amazing.
All you've got to do is choose which muesli bar has the cash in it. So easy.
Awesome.
Megan, what's your favourite muesli bar? What do you go for?
I just go for the plain old choc chip.
Yeah, I'm a
choc
choc man.
chip. See, I'm a chewy apricot till the day I die.
Choc chip is the goat.
All right, I've got in front of me a flavour that I did not realise, and I'm going to be all over this. It's the Chiquito.
What?
Yes, Uncle Toby's. I nearly opened it then, but I'm not allowed to. Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar, Chiquito.
Wow. That's impressive.
Tom's looking at me like, oh, yeah, girl. You're back in your life's about to change.
Megan, I have got the Uncle Toby's Crunch.
Oh.
Oats, milk choc, and Rice Krispies are inside it. Oh,
I had
yum.
that. I had that last week. It was tasty, and it had $500.
It
So,
did.
which one has the $500 in it, Megan? My Chiquito or Jack's Crunch?
My Crunch.
I think it's yours, Chrissy. I think it's Chiquito.
No, damn it,
no.
Megan. I was
bugger.
trying to really spell out my ingredients for you as well.
That's, look, that's a bummer, but you have won a massive and delicious Uncle Toby's prize pack as well as a chat with us that hopefully hasn't ruined your day.
That's all right. Thanks, guys.
I don't like it when they don't win.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Because he doesn't like it when they don't win.
That's the name of the game, baby. That's life. Not everyone's a winner.
Oh, thank God for you, because I'd just be giving away anything. I'd be like, take this screen, take these headphones.
I know.
Let's talk about Justin Bieber, shall we?
Yeah.
He's the most unusual person, and he took to his socials on Mother's Day and said, love you, moms, but Mother's Day sucks, beep. It's naughty.
Oh.
It's a bit naughty.
That is.
And then he took it down, and then he posted, good luck today for anyone navigating Mother's Day. Navigating's an interesting verb to use.
Do we think this is aimed at Hayley, or is it aimed at his own mother?
I reckon the navigating one, is aimed at his own mother. Did you know that she gave birth to him in a home for unwed mothers?
No, I did not.
Yes. Yeah, because she wasn't of age.
Wow, because she was 17?
I think she was 18.
Okay.
But yeah, that sounds like something that would happen in the 1700s.
That does.
So she's only my age, I reckon.
And she was heavily involved in him becoming who he is. Like,
yes.
I think she got in with Scooter Braun, would help him upload.
She did, and I reckon, given, the rumours swirling around how Justin Bieber was mistreated as a kid, maybe he does have a very fractious relationship with his mother who allowed all that to happen.
Totally. I would too. As you get older, you'd start to feel some kind of way.
Well, yeah, and also because he's just become a parent himself, and sometimes that just brings everything into laser focus going, oh my God, I would never let my child do that, and yet I was allowed to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was made to do that.
So there might be some issues there. Then he posted a photo of his baby's juicy foot and Hayley's juicy face. So there you go. He fixed himself up. Speaking of fixing things, Charlie XCX has used the word glitch again in the same week that Miley Cyrus has used the word glitch. They're blaming all these bits and bobs on glitches.
Well, Justin Bieber and Hayley blamed a glitch on...
Yes, they did on her unfollowing him.
Yeah, about a fortnight ago. Guys, Instagram doesn't glitch like this.
Charlie XCX said, hi, I know some people are getting kicked out of this account for some random glitch reason. Do you reckon it is? She wouldn't be. Charlie XCX isn't going through and going, unfollow.
No. Now that you say that, could this be some form of marketing for a new song called Glitch or an album called
Maybe.
Glitch? Now that you've said it out loud.
Maybe. Hey, speaking of socials and glitches, I've been locked out of Facebook, my Facebook account, which I really only use for Marketplace, and it's really annoying me because I have to find a very sturdy second-hand clothes rack and I can't get onto Marketplace.
Oh, my God.
And I can't remember my password. I brought my laptop in. Could you help me just before you go today?
No, I'm going to run to a facial. Bye.
It's a clickbait. Glitch.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.